you doing, Odie? Been a minute. Been a while since I've streamed on a weekday. Just feeling très productive. I got a couple things that I want to tick off the list. So work on that stuff today. Let's see if this okay. Let's find out. Hey, look at that. Alright, I guess I should have my stream flip over here. There we go. Hello. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, you got a question. What's up? That's gonna get instant demonetized. What's up? Hit me. Just a little too short. What do? I set things up. So make sure that all my browsers are in the right spot. I make sure the music's playing. I gotta get my ducks in a row before I just hit go and send it. So that's typically what I'm working with. All right, let's see. But yeah, welcome back to the stream, guys. Just So welcome back to the stream. Like I said, got a bunch of ideas for stuff to work on Lyoc with. I've been a busy bee outside of my job. Look at that. So ideally this frame here is an iPhone 11. And I figure if I look at a smaller, typical phone, it will blow up the UI nice. So this is what we're working with. So I open this in a new window. Look something like this if I join the game. Which is pretty good. Not bad. Hide all of that. This is pretty solid, all things considered. I probably will move this over here. Just for now. I'm looking for easy wins today. So that is, like I said, I got a lot of this working. This ticker button's broken if I try to reignite it. So we're working on that. The settings modal doesn't pop up yet. I got a little brother to beat up. Thanks. Alright, you show him who's boss. Give him one of these from me. But yeah, instead of having a left-hand side, all the buttons, the right-hand side, all the ticker, I really want to simplify what you're looking at the game. So the main thing, so full-size canvas is the first thing I really want to work on. So if I look at my board, so the web page is a bunch of HTML elements that are all programmatically given style attributes. So this is an HTML div is just the basic B building block. And my canvas, position relative. See, I'm at a height and width of 100%. So my canvas container, if I'm right, is not the entirety of the screen, which I'd rather do that. So that, nice and big, sick. But if I jump out and rejoin, this is ideally how I want it to look, where, so this is good, this is good. When I hide it, it's fine. When I reveal it again, it breaks. But full size canvas, look at that. Check it off the to-do list over here. So now let's fix the ticker. What's happening here? Excuse me. Position. I think this position relative is what's getting me. This div here. This is the canvas itself, and then all the UI hanging out above it, which is a lot. It's the left-hand side of buttons, the right-hand side of buttons, this bit here, which I do want to move this over, so that happens. Header. That happens right here. These aren't necessary. I'm gonna hide this for now instead of just outright deleting it. So, comment block, and using JSX, which if you put something in the curly cues, it allows you to add JavaScript code inline into the HTML, which is always dope. Pretty cool. So next, I want to take this. I want to drop this in my ticker. That's the left meta. Title, this as well. It's probably gonna complain about the player isn't visible here. The color is here, which is fine. I can just rip this out. Lock up here. Nice. Still break. Back. Still broken. What are you complaining about? Can't access initialization. Okay. Oh, right. This is gonna go low. Effect here. Better. Get active, there's not defined. Import that. Because it's JSX and not TSX, and I have a mixture of the two. Doesn't do imports right. So get active player. Here. Util. Now this should work. Join. Nice. A little gross. It'd be nice if I could have a little star right here. Cool. So instead of doing, I'm gonna have these changes. I can turn this into a function where he's retaliating now as he's gonna be dirt. Alright. Classic brother bullying. This is getting complicated enough where it'd makes sense to rip this out and put it into its own function. But what I can do instead is it's simple. This isn't great. What I'm saying is tack on this emoji if my player is the active player. Actually, nice. So this is a little rough because it's an action, battery. I don't know if this is going to stay like this. Right, so what I can do is I can set up a local game. This is coming along pretty well. I like this. I like this. Deletes. Another annoying thing is the lobby order is a little broke, so create a lobby. Set myself to yellow, and also show the colors, which is join it. Starts on my turn. I'm gonna do an action. Okay, sick. All right, good. That's great. Now we're highlighting whose turn it is. Honestly, the use of emojis is pretty fun. But that's great. See, the active player ID was never actually getting sent over because we do all the work on the back end before we send it forward. So it wouldn't reflect. I do apologize. Cool. All right, that's really cool. So that's great. Settings modal is the next big thing. So I click this. I want it to work just like this, where this action modal shows up. I've already done most of the work of making it. Sidebar sizer, the whole container. What I want is, let's go to the CSS's format. Actually, this shouldn't affect anything, but what I can do is for the title here. Now I can bring my title back. I can bring the image back into the title. Great, cool. That's great. That's awesome. Nice, nice, nice. This is looking really good. Settings modal. So when I hit settings, it should act like the action modal. set show action modal true. Great. So I want set show settings modal to show up as well. Boom. Settings modal. Alright, so now for all the action stuff, I just gotta repeat it for settings. So this is how the UI is being updated. Great. Show settings modal. Close settings modal. Close action modal. Okay, good. We got something here. That's what I wanted. If I click map home, it brings me back home. Click rejoin game. It joins the game. Cool. So I was on 795. So now settings needs to work in the same way that the action modal does. And also I don't think the so unclose settings modal, change camera, open link in the window. Hey, welcome back, Nick. Been a minute. I have not done a weekly stream in a while, but I got a sudden burst of creativity and energy. So we're doing a little work on my board game today. Odie's kicking the crud out of his little brother. Sick. So settings modal is showing up like that. Now action modal. I want to make sure. So modal content action. This all should be here. That's why. So this vol container stuff. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it. So the action column's not happening anymore. All container, flex column, that's all good. I think I can just rip out all of this. Load all the modal action content. I think my CSS are the same. Hand modal and UI. Should work. That's why I usually copy and paste. In alphabetical order as much as I can. Like I said, alright, so we'll rip out these guys here, and I think there's still the same number of divs at the bottom. Cool. Alright. Should have hot reloaded. I'm just going to reload it just in case. Now I click settings. The settings modal should pop up. It's a little small. And it broke. What broke here? On close is not defined. That's why. Right. Cool. So you need, for all of the parameters you're popping in, they got to show up. It's there. Okay, try this again. Nice. It's a little grody. It should look like this, where they're in the middle and they're all the same. So what am I doing on action modal? That's not happening. Action button container, that'll do it. And I can delete a lot of stuff here. One more of these. That should fix it. So, join. Great. Awesome. That's all I wanted. That's really cool. When it's not your turn, action should disappear. So, end turn disappears, action has to do the same thing here. So if I look at how end turn's acting, this is what I want. Action. And we're just adding a conditional here. Close paren, close curly Q. Sick. Awesome. This is really good. A little hard to see, I do apologize. Show hand, show cards. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's looking really good. That's fine. Info, I think I'm gonna have be like a show hide for everything. So I'll probably hide this, this, and this. So we're gonna have an info toggle. And let's just delete a bunch of code here because all of this is not being used. Anytime you can delete code, do it. Cool. Just clears out the brain. You can also comment this stuff out too if you want to save it for a rainy day. If you don't want to. That use ref was for the audio portion. That broke because I didn't have the comma. The minimize button doesn't do anything right now, but we can just leave that as a thing. That wipes up. Hello, wife. A sudden burst of creativity, so I'm doing a little Lyoc Log. I am. Look at that. You are a bunch. He's fun. Yeah. Let's see how we're doing here. Okay, so hit the buttons. Next big thing is I want you. What did I say? Oh, the info button. So I can just have like a so set for both UI. I'm just gonna set for both UI. Set to true. There's a better way to do toggle. Yeah, that's okay. This thing go to my info button. UI, and then we can say for all of these, so we got our Lyoc title, post UI, and okay. One. Oh, it's gonna re-render this. Re-render. Re-render it. So it wasn't it's triggering the remember. Oh, that's why. Okay. I think I got it. I think by putting in parentheses I got it. That's silly. Okay. So if I come back here, delete these boys. Neat. Look at that. Super, super cool. Hide this. Bam. Awesome. Very, very cool. Very cool. Alright, so that's another thing on my to-do list done. Settings modal. Sick. Done. This is actually cool. So it plays the music. Click off. Done. Fix the ticker show hide UI. This is the last bit. So this one is giving me a little bit of a headache. And I did see the one ODI. I don't know what you're talking about. As the kids say, 6, 7. Cool. This is really, really cool. I like this so far. Last little bit, show hide the ticker isn't functioning as appropriate. So if I come up here, I have a div with this styling. And the ticker with hovers over here. So sidebar sizer. That's UI, that's CSS. Oh, I could say what size does this start out as? Yeah, I might just have to set the size here. Canvas container is 100. How wide are you? Sidebar size. 14. Yeah, it's right there. Let's ask the chatty. Is that your brother or your dog? Let's just try that. So instead of this, it's saying this. Let's just try this out. Oh. Thanks, really? Oh. Okay. Let's see if that works. Beat. No, it preserves the space but doesn't collapse, and I want it to collapse. Let's try this instead. I'm not great with CSS, which is why I'm doing this. So this is fine. Let's try this again. Too friggin' big. You have 2 subs on YouTube. Yeah, sick, dude. This feels the same. So that doesn't scroll anymore, and it doesn't show up again. German test today, and I already know I failed it. That's not good. Oh, how do you say bad job in German? Oh, I got you. if no one else has said it to you today.
Schlechter Job, mehr lernen.
Schlechter Job, mehr lernen.
Schlechter Job, mehr lernen.
Schlechter Job, mehr lernen.
Hör auf, bei deinen Deutschtests durchzufallen.
Deutschtest, durchzufallen?
Hör auf, bei deinen Deutschtests durchzufallen. Odi, du musst mehr Zeit mit Lernen verbringen.
Lernen verbringen. Come on, man. Do some more learning verbringen. Piece of ravioli. I don't know. Maybe. It's very possible. I could have butchered the language that hard. Good job. Let's try that. I'm kind of just throwing. Let's see. Games container. I'm just throwing a. AI solutions at this until something sticks. There we go. Look at that. Who says AI isn't useful? Sick. That's everything I wanted to get done today. That is awesome. Now, why does this work? I didn't even read the code. Let's see. So, don't grow, don't shrink, basis, visible. Cool, and didn't break the UI either, so if I shrink this down, nice. Oh, that's so cool. Let's see how this looks on a phone. Good enough. Join the game. Sick. That's really cool. All right, let's check out. I'm gonna double check the credits page because I don't think you're on there. Let's see. There we go. Pop you up there, Odie. Thank you for testing. Christian wanted to be on there too. Dang, those are so many numbers of pi. Actually, yeah, let me turn off stream mode. Dang. Thank you. Okay. Nice. Sick. I wonder if he's tested. Let me see if he has an account. He gets credit when he tests the friggin' game, not before. Let's see. Check on users. Oh. I got a couple other people too. All these fun people. This is sick. I'm really happy with just how many people played this friggin' game. Actually, I got a lot of people play this thing. It's crazy. Actually, I did the good computer science thing where I have salted and hashed the passwords. So I can see your salted and hashed password, but I can't actually see, you know. I can't actually see what you did. It's cryptographically secure. I'll pop you up here. A little preferential to my wife. Yeah, that's a lot of people. Damn. Look at that. Honestly, at this point, hard coding something like this is not good anymore. This should be a text file with individual names. Whatevsies. We call it the flash jumps off a bridge. I don't know, tell me. Splash. Nice. Good one. 10 out of 10. Good joke. That's a lot of people. That was bright. Still using a UI to upload this. It's not a good system. So I got dist. I was thinking, so this is cool and all. I was thinking about some sort of text way to interact with a game via Twitch chat. It would be cool to do a dungeon crawler, but I fear that's too much input, and there's an inherent lagginess to how chat operates. If you have any ideas, feel free to shout them out. Break? What the fuck? Come on. Oh my god. Code. It must be because I'm streaming, but it's blocking me from doing an upload right now. Something's up with this freaking site. Alright, I'll have to upload this after stream. Oh, what's going on with you? Level. Come on. Oh, it must be because I'm using Thunar. Oh, doy. It's weird. I have two file systems. Like file applications, and I think one works better than the other. Dist. things work this time. Come on. Oh my god. Did you break? What happened here? Ugh, alright. I gotta figure this out. No. I don't use any, like... I try not to use any devices that are always listening to me. They skeeve me out. I don't know why you're being so funky today. Alright, someone's borked. Losing my one. Alright. 3 kinds of dirty rings, okay. Ready for some giggles? Oh. Whoosh. Close dirty. There's clutter dirty where you might find letters or shoes or books or stuff over, which is not that bad. Yeah, fair. I'm typically clutter dirty. It's clothes I clutter dirty. Read. Sick. Yeah, that's a little interesting. Here. Accessibility. What is... Alright. Look at that. See, it's the same element, but it's worked for some reason. And trigger shit. Great. So the scroll here broke, that's fine. It's a little unfortunate. Actually, can I fix that? So that would be the ticker cover. Magic break. Ticker wrapper. better. I like this. I wonder if 14BW. What's my width here? Sidebar sizer and scroller. That's right there. Yep. I'll do it. It's better. Checks it out. Oh, is it has to be 0.25? Yeah, that's better. Alright, now I gotta food dirty. I'm gonna say yours is clutter dirty and clothes dirty. I feel like you're not the type to leave food to rot. A little annoying, but I think that looks better. Hey, let's go. Nailed it. I'm really happy with this today. This is a lot of progress. This looks good. Hide some stuff, show some stuff. Hide the ticker, show the ticker. Very cool. And I think it all still works if I schmig it around. Cool. Very nice because I closed dirty part of the left. Nice. Solid. Good. A little annoying. These aren't independent of each other, but whatever. This is good enough now. A little annoying that I have to rebuild this and re-upload it all, but it's whatevs. Yeah, mine's just dirty. I have an AC unit right behind me that I just popped out of the window and then never touched. I did hang that today, which is great. And I hung a guitar on the other side. Actually, could I? Trying to figure out a good way to do this, but my camera's very locked in place. I kind of want to pop it right there if I can. Things to think about. Alright. I'm really happy with this. It smells like dinner, so I'm gonna go eat food with my wife. Thank you for dropping by, Odie. Appreciate you keeping me company while I do some work. It's a very work-heavy stream. Just bang, 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 getting things done. I caught that. I see you over there. I will see you in another stream. I'm probably gonna stream again on Saturday because Sunday I'm a little busy. I have to go to New York. So good to see you. Catch you around. See you in another one. Go clean your room. I probably should do the same. See ya.